All right, folks, welcome back to the Crisis Report Alert. This isn't a long one, but it's an update that's very important because of what's going on around the slaying of Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. Before we get started, we are brought to you by Augusta Precious Metals. If you're into a gold and silver IRA, this is a great company, and we've partnered with them for a reason because highly rated and they do good work. All right, also, we're going to be doing a video on PrepperNow about the Exodus 1200, which is a OUPES solar generator. And if you've ever had one of theirs or worked with them, I own one, and they're fantastic. So consider that as well. All right, here we go. This is your Crisis Report Alert for September 12th, 2025. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has denied allegations that Israel took out Charlie Kirk and called them absurd rumors. Charlie Kirk's suspected assassin is 22-year-old Utah local Tyler Robinson. We'll have more on him in a moment. Charlie Kirk's shooter's bullets casing had the following messages engraved. Quote, notices bulge, end quote, OWO, what's this? Quote, hey fascist, catch, end quote. Quote, Bella Chow, end quote. And quote, if you read this, you are GAYLMAO, end quote. Sorry, I can't say that word because this channel is treated differently than others. Tyler Robinson is reportedly linked to several Antifa Discord groups calling for the extermination of Christians. Charlie's wife, Erica Kirk, and Usha Vance were holding hands as they stepped off of Air Force Two with Charlie Kirk's casket when it arrived in Arizona. U.S. President Donald Trump says he will attend Charlie Kirk's funeral in Arizona. Prince Harry has made a surprise visit to Ukraine. Kremlin says that Russia and Ukraine peace talks are now on pause. Not good. Russian central bank has cut its interest rate to 17% because the economy is slowing. The United Arab Emirates have summoned the Israeli ambassador to the country, Yossi Shelley, for a formal rebuke after the attack targeting Hamas in Doha, Qatar. President Trump gives breaking news and says a minister involved with the law enforcement got the Charlie Kirk hitman and his father basically to turn the hitman in. So minister gets involved. He figures out who he is. He talks to the father. Father talks to the killer, and the killer is turned in. Charlie Kirk is now a Christian martyr in America, according to Pastor Alan Jackson. For the first time anywhere in the world, Nepal has elected its interim prime minister via Discord vote after a Gen Z overthrow of the government. That's a new one. New visuals from the Polish border checkpoint with Belarus show that Polish soldiers installing barbed wire and other fortifications at the border checkpoints have been closed down. As of midnight, Poland has closed all border crossings with Belarus until further notice. Suspension applies in both directions, halting all movement across the border. EU leaders have convinced U.S. President Donald Trump that Russia is not interested in ending the war and must be forced to sit down at the negotiating table. Belarusian Ministry of Defense says they are ready to respond to any provocation after Poland deploying additional troops to the border region. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk responds to U.S. President Trump after Trump said that Russian drones entering Polish airspace was a mistake. Tusk said that we would also wish that the drone attack on Poland was a mistake, but it wasn't. And a quick question about all this has gone on in the past 36 hours, and this is a good one from Aquila. Have there been any businesses burnt down or any reports of arson in the past 36 hours as a response to the killing of Charlie Kirk? Just asking for a friend. Trump says he's planning on deploying the National Guard to Memphis. Charging documents will be filed in 3 days, meaning this week, for the killer. And the killer has now been revealed to be part of multiple Antifa groups online, especially Discord. The United Nations also voted 142 to 10 in favor of endorsing the New York Declaration, which calls for the establishment of a state of Palestine, with a few countries who voted against the measure, including Argentina, Hungary, Israel, and the United States. Close allies of Israel, namely India and Azerbaijan, voted in favor of creating a Palestinian state. That is your crisis report alert for September 12, 2025. May God have mercy on the soul of Tyler Robinson. God bless.
Okay. Congratulations. You have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000. This scholarship is available for 4 years or 8 semesters.